If you're thinking about making the moves to Savannah, or if you're interested in the Landings neighborhood on Skidaway Island, there's a few things you should know before you consider moving there. This is one of the most sought after communities in the Southeast, but at the same time, it's one of the most misunderstood neighborhoods. I talk to people all the time that think everyone that lives in the Landings neighborhood is retired. And that's a big misconception, especially because the neighborhood is going under massive changes. People also think that by living in Landings, you automatically have access to everything. And again, that is also a misconception. Today, I'm gonna walk you through 5 things I think every buyer should know before they make their home purchase in the Landings community on Skidaway Island in Georgia. If you're relocating to Savannah or just trying to figure out which community is best for you, I think this video is really gonna help you out. I'm Chris Suttonfield with the Low Country Links Group. I help people all the time relocate to coastal Georgia and South Carolina. Now let's get into it. All right, the first question I always get asked is, does buying in the Landings give me access to all the amenities? And again, the answer is no. They automatically think you get access to the golf course, to the restaurants, to the marina, as well as a fitness center. And again, this is not true. That's not how it works. When you buy a home here, you're purchasing a property in the community. Membership to the Landings is a separate entity in and of itself. There are different levels of memberships depending upon what you're looking for, whether it's golf, sports, or fitness. There's a different membership for every person. Some buyers actually think the variety gives them just a huge advantage to other communities. Maybe you love the safety, maybe you love the gated access to it, maybe you love the location and views, but maybe you're not a golfer. In this community, you're not forced to paying for any amenities you're not gonna use. On the other hand, if you're a big golfer, this community is so incredible. It has 6 championship golf courses. And with some of these other communities, they only may have 1 golf course. And the number of homes relative to the number of courses is really an important feature, because you definitely wanna have a community with plenty of golf course options, because you don't wanna be someone that's looking for a tee time and can never get one. The key takeaway is make sure you know what's included with your membership. Make sure you know what comes with a home and what comes with your specific membership type. Now, this is the thing that really struck me when I first visited the Landings community back when I was very young. I think this was in 2007, but the community is absolutely massive. It's like its own city. There are dozens of individual pockets in the neighborhood, and each has their own personality type. Some of these homes are closer to the main gate, and they make the commute a lot easier if you're going back and forth off Skidaway Island. Others are tucked away and give you much more privacy. Some neighborhoods have golf course views. Others have lagoon, marsh, and water views. Some of these homes were built in the 1980s and they have phenomenal bones, but may need a little bit of updating. And there's others with much newer finishes and furnishings that make it much more modern. And this is sort of the main reason why I tell a lot of buyers that they need to look at many house and Landings and not just judge it by seeing 1 or 2 homes they see on Zillow. You may absolutely love one section and decide another's not really your style. It's really important to drive around the Landings community because each little area gives you kind of a perspective as a whole of the neighborhood. Okay, the next thing that I think is really important to know about the Landings is you do not have to be a golfer to enjoy this. Yes, the Landings has 6 championship golf courses. Yes, they're incredible, but you don't have to be a golfer to enjoy it. This is what surprises so many buyers. There's a lot of residents that don't play golf whatsoever, and what they enjoy is the marina access, the boating, the walking trails, the fitness center. The list goes on and on. If you ride around here, you'll always see someone jogging or walking or riding bikes. It's such an active community, and I think that's why I love it so much. So moral of the story is, if golf is not your thing, don't feel out of place, because there's so many neighbors that you're going to have in the Landings that are just like you. The lifestyle is so much more broader than what people actually realize. So another thing I think a lot of people consider about the Landings is they say, well, this is such a nice community, the homes are incredible, I don't think I can afford it. But that's so far from the truth, because there's such a wide range of home prices in the community. There's certainly incredible estates with waterfront views, but that's just one subset of home types that are there. You can find villas, townhomes, patio homes, golf course homes, or larger custom homes. Your budget gives you a lot of different options depending upon what you're looking for. Some people want a lock and key townhome with 0 maintenance. Others want a large piece of property with beautiful landscaping. Some people want privacy. Some people want close to the clubhouse or the marina. The point of all this is this community gives you so many more options you can ever imagine. Today we're gonna have a featured home, and I think this is a great example of the variety of different home types you can have. It's 5 windlass court, and it is an incredible estate with lagoon and deep water views. And it also doesn't have a large yard, so there's no maintenance whatsoever. One of the first things you'll notice about 5 windlass court is its curb appeal. It is unbelievably beautiful. And if you go to the back side of the house, you'll notice that it has deep water views, a beautiful lagoon that I'm sure is a very good fishing spot. It has beautiful landscaping and architecture, and a setting that feels immediately private, because it's not on the main road. Step inside and the kitchen is the main heartbeat of the house. It's spacious, it's functional, and opens up to the main living areas, making it perfect if you're entertaining guests, or have family in town, or just enjoy a quiet evening at home. But what really sets this property apart to me is what's behind it. You have peaceful lagoon views and stunning deep water views. It's getting increasingly hard to find homes that have all this variety of views. And all this just adds another level of beauty to the home. I love these water views because they change throughout the entire day, and your level of beauty changes, and it never gets old. If you're looking for the perfect home in the Landings, you have to check out 5 windlass court. With great indoor living and beautiful outdoor scenery, this is definitely one you want to see. So another thing I like to talk about when it comes to this community is that you're not just buying the perfect home, you're also adopting the lifestyle of the community. And I think this is one of the most important parts of the entire video. When people purchase here, it's not about the square footage. It's about the peace and quiet. It's about the privacy, the security, the community. They're buying miles and miles of beautiful roads to walk and bike. They're buying mature trees to give the neighborhood such a classic feel. They're buying neighbors who actually wave back and that stay a long time. They're buying access to one of the most unique communities in all of coastal Georgia. And it's one of the main reasons why when I show property in the Landings, I want to spend the whole day showing every aspect of the community. I recommend they drive around, visit different sections, eat lunch there, walk the path, and see what it feels like to live every day here. Homes can be renovated. The lifestyle and the location are hard to change. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of living in Georgia and South Carolina. And I hope this gave you so much more insight into what it's really like to enjoy and live in the community of the Landings on Skidaway Island in Georgia. If you're considering making the move to coastal Georgia or South Carolina or the Landings, I'm Chris Edenfield with Living in Georgia and South Carolina. Let me show you around. Let me see what community is the best fit for you. If you have any specific questions about the Landings community, please send me a message, leave them in the comment sections, and I'll reach out to you directly. I'd love to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.